Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. And today's video I'm thrifting at a thrift store that's quite close to my house. I don't know if I ever show it when I'm in here, but they have this book kind of rack and it's filled mostly with these old like Harlequin romance and those type of books. They pretty much all look like they're from the 60s and 70s. I always like to check the games while we're here because probably about a year ago we found a game for $1 and we were able to sell it for I think $70 or $80 fairly quickly, which is a pretty good flip. This thrift store regularly has bag sales where you can fill a bag for $5. I think they happen on Thursdays or Fridays, and this was a Saturday when we were here. I couldn't believe how much just plain clear glassware they had. Obviously nobody's buying that, but other than that, a lot of the shelves were pretty empty, probably because the bag sale was either Thursday or Friday. They close at either 4 or 4:30 though on the weekdays, so Saturday is really the only time that we can get here unless John has the day off work. These platters felt like they might have been restaurant ware because they felt quite substantial and heavy. I don't recognize that brand, but I don't need any more dishes right now. One thing I love about this thrift store is they have this corner of it that is just dedicated to Christmas. Although I guess today it was Christmas and strollers and vases. I noticed they had a ton of just plain vases here for I think $1 or $2. So I didn't end up getting any on this day, but I was thinking I should grab some for when we buy flowers to give to our postal like workers. Because I just give like vases that I have here at the house, but now I'm out of vases. We don't have a flower shop where we live, so it's just like getting them from the grocery store, but they don't come in vases, so I just have to do that part myself. There wasn't really a whole lot here for Christmas, but this basket did catch my eye. Not so much the basket part, but it had these flocked snowmen in it, and then it had a lot of other like plastic foliage in it, which I love. So I was considering whether or not I should get it, and maybe do something different with the basket, like put it in a different basket or something, because they were all just on like picks, and it was stuck into that styrofoam type stuff for, I forget what it's called, flower foam maybe. Anyway, I flipped it upside down to check and see if there was a price on it, but it actually had a piece of masking tape with someone's name and phone number on it, so I cut that part out. This definitely looked like a 90s Christmas mug to me. They have a big music section here too, and whenever I see these cassette holders, it gives me so much nostalgia because that's what we had when I was a kid, and we would make like mixtapes from the radio stuff. What a time to be alive. Anyway, most of the music looked to be country, which I don't like country music, but my mom liked country music. So after my parents got divorced, she would just play country music all the time in the car. So even though I don't like it, I actually know a ton of country from like the early 90s. Like every now and then I'll hear a song and I still know all of the words, which is funny. I thought this cover was so beautiful and cute, but I already have quite a few Beethoven records, so I don't need another one. But I hate how they have the records displayed in here. That's the one thing I will say. They're not, it's like the shelf is too short for them to be able to like flip through, and so I briefly kind of flipped through, but I was not in the mood to fight with them today. But you can see the shelves are pretty empty. This photo chest here on the bottom caught my eye. It looks definitely to be from maybe the 70s. And I guess you just put all of your pictures on a sleeve and then you can kind of quickly flip through them. And so I think I took a picture of that. I might have shared it on Instagram, but I just thought, oh, that's so cool. And then when I flipped it over, I actually, it was from Sears originally. It still had like the shipping kind of tag on it, and I'm pretty sure there's an 81 on the postal part, so I think that is for the year. These screwdrivers with the clear colored handles remind me so much of my grandpa. All of his screwdrivers looked like that. The last bin here was just kind of filled with miscellaneous things, which I didn't think looked like much. And then this thing caught my eye because it kind of had a 70s look to it. And it is made by Treasure Craft, made in the USA. I thought it might have been a ring holder, but then I thought it kind of looked like a sombrero. And then I wasn't actually even sure about Six Flags. I said to John, is Six Flags an amusement park or something? He's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So anyway, yeah, it was only $1, so I ended up looking it up on eBay, and I did see quite a few different like varieties of that. So then, just as we were about to check out, I noticed this bookshelf, and I noticed the sign that said 10 cents, like basically 10 for $1, cookbooks, which then I noticed how many Better Homes and Gardens ones were there, and I noticed a few that I didn't have, so I'll show you what I ended up getting, because obviously I had to. So I did get the sombrero / ring holder to resell. We'll see how that goes. And then I got 10 cookbooks. So the top one, I just got this tofu cookbook that I just happened to see there. but then I got 9 Better Homes and Gardens ones. Some I did already have, but I knew that I did not have this So Good with Fruit, which I was very excited about. These are in really great condition too, like for 10 cents. And then there was quite a few of these, I think it's called Creative Culinary or Creative Cooking. They're like a specific series. I do have quite a few, but I wasn't sure if I had this one or not. I picked up a few of them and I did actually end up having all of them. When I got home I looked. So I didn't think I had the buffet one, but this barbecue book I did not have. So I was excited about that. The So Good Meals, I thought I might have that one, but I couldn't be sure. So I figured I would pick it up anyway because I, got 10 of them. I didn't have this salad book, but I do have a different version of that. I do already have the holiday cookbook as well, but I figured I would grab that one and to resell since it's a popular one that it's from the 1950s. It's a pretty popular one that people often seek out. I think I might also already have another copy for sale. Maybe, I don't know. Where John and I were talking about whether we should just like bundle all of the books we have together in a lot. But the chicken one I didn't have, and this Cooking with Cheese I didn't have. I don't think I've ever even heard of that one before, so I was extremely happy, and I'm glad that I noticed the bookcase before we checked out. So I spent $2 because it's no tax there because it's for charity. So $2 and I got 10 cookbooks and that other thing I'm going to resell. So overall, a pretty good day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again really soon.